On Blues Radio International, we're here at the 2017 Blues Music Awards in Memphis with my good friend Marie Trout. Marie, welcome back.
Such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me, Jesse.
It's always an honor to have you. Oh, last time we talked about the book that was forthcoming when we were here in Memphis, and now it's out. It's gotten amazing reviews and response. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to find out what you've learned since publication.
Well, it's been quite a ride, and you were actually the first person to interview me about the book, so I was finding my words about what this was about. And, of course, the process has surprised me to some degree, mainly in the conversations that the book has helped start, which I'm just thrilled to see that, because everyone, no matter how they look, where they live, are familiar with pain. And the book is really saying that the research showed that, well, blues has a way of addressing pain, a way of allowing us and a place to just visit with it, emotional pain, that it's okay. Others have been there before us, others will be there after us, and there's a process to dealing with pain. Blues is good at giving that process and giving an idea of what that process is like. And that conversation has really sprouted out of this book quite a bit. We did a panel on blues and healing at the IBC in January, and it was very moving to see how people were opening up around their emotional pain and how blues had helped them. And that's just one example of where this new information has framed a conversation and I think opened it up a little bit. So blues is not just about talking about guitars and talking about chord progressions and talking about artists and talking about amplifiers. Blues is also talking about what it does to us. And I'm thrilled to have been part of that conversation.
Well, your work is really groundbreaking in that there had been nothing preceding it addressing this subject matter in that way. And so really...
Not for current blues fans.
No, not for this generation, not for the people who are listening today.
And this is I think that's another thing that I'm really happy to be able to stand here and say conclusively, that blues still has a purpose. Blues still has a very big mission in our world, maybe as big as ever, in allowing us to find our commonality and find our place of acceptance with one another. And that is not always easy. And we don't always have a role model in society for how to deal with pain, but the blues delivers it.
What's the most surprising thing that you've learned since the publication of the book? Something unexpected that's...
Well, the thing that jumps out at me is just the kindness of people when they are relating to the material in the book. I really have sensed such kindness from people, if that makes any sense. It's they're interested in the subject matter, they're interested in what blues does to us today, and their interest comes from a place of wanting that commonality, wanting to reach out to one another, wanting to find togetherness, wanting to find that which binds us, not that which separates us, which is in so many areas of society. And so, in a very kind way, I have found that this book allows us to have conversations where we're not women or men, where we're not black or white, where we're not left or right, where we're not, rich or poor. We're simply humans. And I think that has surprised me that has really been sort of a very gentle outcome from the book.
I hope that our listeners will pick up Dr. Trout's book, because all the proceeds benefit the HART Fund, the Blues Foundation. So it's certainly an endeavor that's given a lot and has given back even through the publication. And certainly respect you so much and thank you for all your good work.
Well, thank you, Jesse. And that is, of course, a joy for Walter and me to be able to give back to the community a little bit, and also to the HART Fund with musicians that don't have health care. Very important cause, and I encourage everyone to support that cause as well.
Marie, thank you for joining us on Blues Radio International again, and we'll look forward to seeing what comes next.
Thank you so much, Jesse.